or grief, suffering wrongfully. What glory is it if you be buffeted for your faults? You shall take it patiently. But if, when you do well and suffer for it, you take patiently, this is acceptable with God. For even hereunto were you called, because Christ also suffered for us, leaving us an example that ye should follow his steps, who did no sin, and neither was guile found in his mouth, who, when he was reviled not again, and when he suffered, he fretted not, but committed himself to him that judges righteously, who his own self bare our sins in his own body on the tree, that we being dead to sin should live unto righteousness, by whose stripes you were healed. For you were as sheep going astray, are now returned unto the shepherd and bishop of your souls. I'm just going to talk about this a little bit tonight in chapter 2. And I don't know, that people can't hear us real well when you comment, but I feel okay with that. Might not can get into long comments. We may have to figure out how to work. First Peter, the whole book to me is just talking about how to live a sanctified holy in tough times or suffering. And in a world, maybe another way to look at it would be, how can we live, should we be living the times that we live in? And I will say there's a whole lot about what's going on right now that makes me think that maybe there's a reason why the Lord wants to go through this book of First Peter. With all the stuff that's going on in our nation, the stuff that's happening, I think maybe the Lord wants to understand we might not can stop what people do altogether. They choose. This influence we have is not for us to conform to the way the world is. That's what we're called to be. And so, I don't know, I read through this a little bit and I thought about maybe Peter was writing to a lot of young converts. It seemed like there's some, maybe he's speaking to everyone and he just the young converts. But every one of us, we live a Christian life, or we try to live a Christian life. Then we're going to find out there's some challenges. One of the biggest challenges in chapter 2 is that we don't let the world, that we don't begin to behave like the world, and we don't act according to the flesh for the world. We've got to understand, as a body of Christ, and Peter's going to explain this a little bit, that we have a certain job to do. Whenever you get off track of your job, and you begin to put everything else, kind of start putting in the spirit and be the light that God wants us to be in our world. And so Peter starts out with this, and I think it's not hard to figure this out. In verse 1, he says, lay aside some things. So there's things he says as Christians. And I believe this is one of the things that can really burn your testimony. These are things that really, not only in the church, but it also what we do in the body, but it's also the influence we have in the world. What people see that goes on in the church. Been around a long time. I've seen churches that handle adversity well, and I've seen a lot more who didn't handle bad situations very well at all. And it became the thing that almost totally killed church. There's a lot of churches that things happened like 20, 30 years ago, believe it or not, that still keeps the church crippled in a row. And there's some things that we have to watch out that has hindered our ministries, our witness, and not including what the devil can run with and affect us with. But he gives us 5 things. And in verse 1, he just lists them out. And I think if I was going to say anything, these are the big 5 that maybe we ought to pay attention to, right? So I want to take just a moment to work with this because we'll go through it, but let's think about what they are. Now, you can just let me know, since I got folks here in the auditorium, the sanctuary with me, y'all can just help me out with this. How many of you feel comfortable understanding what malice is? Well, you're in Rocky County, River City, you don't expect people to know Big words. I'm sorry. I got out of my system. I'm gone. I'm done. All right. All right, you know, we don't have any dictionaries. We got a Bible, but not a dictionary, but we're good. We're good folks. We just don't know what definitions are. But anyway, you know, we'll take a stab on what analysis. Can you think where you miss?
Amplifies his wickedness.
Okay? Yeah. Well, see, yeah, it is that, and you kind of put those different definitions together, and you kind of get the full picture of it. It's like when I do something against you mean, I got evil intentions and